Hello and welcome to Weekly MTG, the only Magic the Gathering news show that comes from inside Wizards of the Coast. I'm your host, Eve Sanu. Blake Rasmussen is out on vacation determining who would win in a fight, Muldrifter or a Muldrifter's weight in Tome Raiders. Today we have some really cool stuff going on. We're talking about Extra Life 2019. It's something that Wizards of the Coast has done for many years, and we have some really great stuff to unveil today. My guests today are Mike Turian, who works on the product team for Magic the Gathering. We have Betsy Rand, who is the gift officer for Seattle Children's Hospital here in Seattle. Yeah. And of course, Michelle Sutterfield, purple hair extraordinaire and influencer manager for Wizards of the Coast.
I prefer purple hair as my title, though.
Purple hair extraordinaire, because it rhymes.
Yes.
It rhymes. That's why you got to do it. So first of all, welcome everybody.
Thank you so
much. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it to talk about some Extra Life stuff. For you out there in chat, please let us know if you have questions. I am watching Twitch chat, so if you have questions about any of the stuff we're talking about, anything about Seattle Children's, Extra Life, Ponies the Galloping, put it in chat. We'll do our best to answer them, and we'll get to it as we're able. So first of all, let's start with you, Mike. Mike, you've been involved in Extra Life here at Wizards for a pretty long time now.
Yeah, this is my 4th year doing Extra Life. I took it over. Magic's been involved for 5 years, but I took over Extra Life in those activities working with the team about 4 years ago. And so I'm super excited to be talking about Ponies the Galloping and all of these amazing products we have today. It's phenomenal seeing how Extra Life has grown both inside of Wizards and Hasbro and now taking it even beyond. So I'm thrilled to be here.
So it's good to have you, as always. You've been on the show before. Betsy, you have not been on the show before. This is your first time. Welcome.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We're very excited to have you here. Your title is Gift Officer for Seattle Children's Hospital. What exactly is a gift? It's a cool title. It's way cooler than my title.
So good.
What exactly does a gift officer do?
So I'm a fundraiser. So my profession is philanthropy and working with our partners in the community, much like Wizards of the Coast and our Extra Life community and other corporate partners, to raise funds for the hospital, which is essential to the core and the mission of Seattle Children's and 2 children's hospitals across the United States.
Now, how long have you been involved with Extra Life specifically in your capacity at Seattle Children's?
Just coming up on 5 years.
Oh,
so when I started.
Oh, right. Oh. 5-year anniversary for both of you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Great. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. Yep.
So I have some statistics that you were nice enough to provide us earlier. So these are for numbers for 2018 for Seattle Children's. You mentioned that there were over 50,644 emergency department visits at Seattle Children's in 2018 alone. That's an average of over 138 per day.
True.
On top of that, it says that you mentioned that you had required over $146 million in funding to help support patients that needed uncompensated care support. So for our viewers that are looking, what exactly do those numbers mean? How large exactly are those numbers in terms of?
So those numbers are specifically the emergency department. I'll touch on that first and foremost because that is where the majority of our patients come to us. So they come through the emergency department and we see, like I said, 138 on average a day, and 80% of those patients are admitted and 20% of them go home. And then the average length of stay for a patient, and which is true amongst most children's hospitals, is about 5 days. So we want to be able to treat those patients and then send them back to their care environment at home or with their caregivers. So huge volume of patients, and it just continues to grow. So when I started 5 years ago, it was about 100 patients a day. Now we're at about 138 last year. And then in terms of the funding for uncompensated care, all of Children's Miracle Network hospitals, member hospitals, are uncompensated care hospitals. So what that means is that regardless of a patient's ability to pay, we will treat them, no questions asked. So it is essential to the mission. Since 1907, our hospital's been open with that mission, and I feel great pride to work for institution that is absolutely committed to that, and it has never changed. Organizations go through mission redirects from time to time, and so for us, it is and will continue to be the mission and the core of what we do for our community.
Well, and on top of that, I'd imagine with a name like Seattle Children's Hospital, obviously all of your patients are children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So our patients are from birth to 18, and then our cancer treatment, we treat patients up to age 25 because the cancer protocols are more effective for adolescents. So adolescence is up to age 25. And so adolescent treatment for cancer seems to be more effective in a pediatric environment.
Got it. Wow. For those of you out there that think fundraising, you think, oh, I need to donate a lot of money to be counted. That's not actually true. The statistic you gave us is 81,976 gifts that Seattle Children's received last year for less than $100.
True.
And of course, every gift matters, and that's
I'm
one
sure
of the
that made a
reasons.
huge impact.
Absolutely,
Every gift matters. It's really about the breadth of your work in your community and that momentum of support. And so it really does. I mean, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals was founded many years ago, over 35 years ago, on the concept of raising $1 at a time. So while peer-to-peer fundraising and Extra Life is a different platform for fundraising and a different community to kind of be a part of what's passionate to you and what matters to you, the core of CMN years ago was $1 at a time at the register for brick and mortar organizations and retailers. So.
And according to the information you gave us, you have 45 clinical facilities with training and outreach in Washington, Alaska, Montana, and Idaho.
Yes.
For those of you that are watching outside the United States, those are states within the United States. But 45 clinical facilities, and Seattle Children's specifically has 407 hospital beds.
Yes, we do, and we're actually building a new patient facility on the main campus, and so we'll be adding, if I am correct on this, I think about 45 more beds. So
it's a lot of patients that you can get back into the hospital. That's great.
Yeah.
Also, you provided a fun fact, which I think is really cool. I didn't know this. Seattle Children's Hospital hydroelectric power accounts for 90% of its electrical supply, and wind accounts for 4%.
Yeah, how about that?
That's
Fun
almost,
fact.
it's an incredible amount of green
Yeah.
energy, so that's really wonderful.
Yeah.
Seattle Children's, obviously a great cause, and Mike, we've been partnering with Extra Life to help benefit Seattle Children's in years past as well. Magic has.
Oh yeah, Magic has been partnering, and Wizards has as well. In terms of fundraising for the Children's Miracle Network and Extra Life and Seattle Children's, we are closing in on $1 million raised thus far up till this year. That doesn't include anything that we have done in 2019. So I'm super looking forward to breaking that $1 million mark. When you hear so much about what Seattle Children's does, it's just, it's so wonderful. I've had the privilege of going down a few times and visiting and seeing the care, seeing the kids they help. I mean, as a father of 3, it's just super meaningful to go and visit and know that, in our community, there's a place to go. You never want to go to the hospital, but knowing it's there, helping, it's such a worthwhile cause, and I'm glad and so proud to be part of Extra Life and all of that fundraising we've done so far.
Well, we've done some great work so far. We've got even more stuff coming this year in 2019 for Extra Life. Let's talk about it. So first of all, we have a URL for all things Extra Life. It's extralife.wizards.com, and we'll put that on the lower third of the screen for you. You can go there. You can see all the things that are up with Extra Life. On top of that, all the things that we're talking about today, we will also be putting up an article on Daily MTG after the stream is over, so go ahead and check that out, dailymtg.com, as per usual. So let's talk about the different fundraising things that we're doing. I want to talk about Ponies the Galloping. I know that's why a lot of people are here. I'll talk about that last. But so the first thing that we've got is we've got some cool auctions happening this year via eBay. Some cool things. So that's going to happen on... we'll put another URL down there. That's ebay.com/WotC charity.
Chat is also going to be getting some URLs in there.
They will, yeah.
Too,
So, it's
and
ebay.com/WotC charity. And that link, I believe, is live now for you to sign up for updates for when those auctions go live.
Yeah, if you go there right now, you can sign up and get notified when the auctions go live. I believe it's October 23rd is the day that those auctions will begin. And it's super exciting to be putting these uncut sheets up. I believe we have a foil New Phyrexia rare and mythic rare sheet.
New Phyrexia, wasn't that the first appearance of Karn Liberated?
Yeah, it happens to be on this uncut sheet.
Interesting.
That is.
Elish Norn also in that set.
It's another excellent factoid. A lot of amazing Magic cards on this uncut sheet. Another sheet with Throne of Eldraine coming out. How could we not include a Throne of Eldraine sheet? So we have a foil sheet of Showcase Throne of Eldraine cards. Super amazing art. I love those frames, the art that Throne of Eldraine showing off. So those are a couple of highlights of the sheets. There's even more sheets, lots of uncut sheets going up for auction, but those are a couple of the highlights.
So there will be more than 20 uncut sheets put up for auction between October 23rd and November 2nd at 11 p.m. Pacific. As Mike mentioned, among the sheets, New Phyrexia foil mythic, rare mythic foil sheet, and Showcase and alternate art Throne of Eldraine sheet. A lot of other goodies there. Be sure to check it out. You can go to the URL ebay.com/WotC charity, and you can sign up for updates as to when those auctions are going to go live. Very, very exciting. But that's not all we have. Not just auctions. Michelle, you are here.
Why am I sitting
Why are you here? Why are you even here? Well, I love your company.
Thank you.
I love your
Thank
company,
you.
and your hair is great today.
You know, we'll get you to do purple someday.
Eventually,
I know
eventually.
we will.
Maybe for Extra Life next year we'll do it.
What
Maybe.
donation
Like
amount
it.
would you That's what I want to know.
We'll
Confirm.
figure it out internally.
Okay, we'll update our...
Maybe next year. But
We'll update
we've got,
Extra Life.
You've got some really cool activations for streaming and influencers going on
Yes,
for Extra
we
Life
do.
this year, right?
We do.
Yeah.
So we can talk about, we do have some internal streaming that's going to be happening for Extra Life, but before we get to that, I want to talk about what we want to do with our external creators.
Ooh, I think some of them might be in the audience today on the stream.
I hope they're in our chat
think
right
so.
now. If so, hello everyone, welcome. I'm so glad to kind of see you. I just feel your presence with me at all times. No, we have an amazing activation going out for them. As we know, our creator community is huge. It's also extremely supportive of not only one another, but through charity events itself. It's something that's very important to them. And so we're very excited to be able to share that if you sign up for the Magic Extra Life campaign through our larger Magic team itself, you can possibly, if you raise enough money, win a whole bunch of codes for the premium card styles to give out to your community. So you can sign up. For up to 6 people can be included in your team, or you can just do by yourself or with another person, and you have the whole month to raise money for Extra Life. We will be, of course, doing the Seattle Children's Network, but you can sign up for anything through Extra Life, and it will still go towards the main goal itself. And the card that we have is Inspiring Veteran.
And we actually have you can preview the card style right here on stream, Inspiring Veteran. We're going to take a quick second to pull that up because we are live. And
Yeah,
graphic.
absolutely.
There it is, Inspiring Veteran.
Yeah, so this is the card that you will be winning codes for the card style of. And we'll be taking the top 8, either individuals or groups of 6 or less, from those teams, whoever raised the most money in those top 8s, and they will be getting a whole bunch of codes to give out to their community. In fact, the number 1 individual or group of people that raise the most money will get 7,000 of these codes to give out to their community.
That is a lot of codes.
It is a lot
That's
of codes. Yes, it is.
That is a lot of inspiration.
It is, right?
Quite a bit of inspiration.
It is.
And I love the card choice, right? Raising money
Yes.
for Extra Life, Inspiring Veteran.
Exactly. We really wanted to make something pretty symbolic and also show that, our streamers, our creators, our all of them, they're so inspiring themselves, especially in our community, for being really positive forces. And so we want to we know they were going to raise the money anyway, because this is something that's dear to them, but just kind of give them an extra little push to go far and beyond anything they've ever done in the past before.
Awesome. Amazing. And again, that's individuals or groups of people,
Yes,
right?
a group of up to
So-
6 individuals.
So if you come in, your group comes in first, your group as a whole gets those
Yes,
7,000 codes to
absolutely.
split
Yep.
amongst yourselves, right?
Yep, and the top 8 itself will get the codes from Extra Life at the end of the campaign. So you have all month to be raising the funds for to be in the top 8 of this, and then it will end at the conclusion of one of our internal streams that will be on November 2nd.
So where can people sign up for to be a part of the Magic Super Team? Which is
So
what we're
you
calling
can
it.
do that on we actually have the link still right there, right? So extralife.wizards.com
Yep.
is where to do that. And then also in the articles that we will be posting up after the stream today, we have really specific not examples, the instructions. Thank you. Also examples, really.
Yeah.
Instructions on how you can do that to make sure that you're doing it correctly. As well as in that article, we have some really cool graphics as well as the logo for our Extra Life campaign this year with our favorite kitty cat, Ajani, on it.
And you'll get to see a little bit more of that later on in the
Yeah.
stream as well.
So there's going to be a whole bunch of reference material for you to sign up, and it'll be really easy to raise some money for Extra Life.
Really excited about that. And the content creators in chat are going and saying they're really
Good.
excited to form teams and,
Yes.
and go ahead and do this. So I'm really excited about it. But the creator campaign is not the only streaming
Yes.
activation that we have. We
Yep.
also have actual streaming events in-house
We
as well.
definitely do, yeah. So we have our normal, every year we have employees do fun Magic streaming. That will start October 28th and will go to November 1st. And so that will be a mix of MTG Arena, Magic Online, paper, just a whole bunch of crazy shenanigans. And of course, there will be many giveaways and auctions and other
Employees
things.
also tend to goof around a lot
Yes,
live
they
there,
do. Yes,
dancing
they
around,
do.
that
so,
sort of thing.
yeah, so that's going to be really fun, and I love that we get to kind of show off all of the different ways that you can enjoy Magic through all of those streams. And then on November 2nd will be our last stream. We will be having some of our community favorites. Different creators come in and play MTG Arena, as well as do other sort of activities. Hot Sauce Challenge, who knows? Maybe that'll be part of it. 5-minute cosplay, let's see.
My
It's going
goodness.
to be a fun time. We're still, tying down the last few that we're hoping to get into the building for it, but expect in about a week or so we'll be announcing who those people are, and it will be a really fun time. I'm excited for it.
Nice.
I'm super
Awesome.
I'm super excited for
It's going to
it.
be a really
Yes.
fun time. Please tune in. It's going to be something to watch. Both those events are going to be pretty amazing. So
Yeah, not only that, but also the whole month when all of these creators going to be forming teams or doing it individually. I'm so excited to see everyone's content coming out for Extra Life and seeing them reach their goals as well as our own larger goal. It's going to be just a great time.
I'm really excited about it. Yeah. It's so Betsy, in the past
Yeah.
you've seen some of the things that we've done on stream, I'm pretty sure,
And
right?
she's been on
And
the
you've
stream.
been on the stream as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my third time, and it's great.
You're an inspiring
I
veteran.
love it. There you go.
It's
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed seeing what everybody in the building gets up to on those Extra Life streams because we do really push the envelope on some of the weird stuff that we do. I know one year we did live Momir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they had a stack of, and then sometimes they would pull a silver bordered card from the past when they activated the Momir emblem. So it's just really, really cool. If you have the opportunity, please tune in. Also, you're already forming teams in chat, which
I
is
love
amazing.
it.
So,
I
look at
love
that.
it.
So can't wait to see the results of that. So keep it going. But there is one other thing. There are many other things that we're doing, but there's one other major thing that we're doing that was announced this morning via IGN. Some of you might have seen Ponies the Galloping,
Yay.
a special silver-bordered 3-card set crossover event between Magic the Gathering and My Little Pony. We have an actual version of it on the table right here.
Right?
My Little Pony Magic the Gathering called Ponies the Galloping. 3 silver-bordered Magic cards, 1 double-sided. We have a product shot that we can show you, actually, right here. And
Look at
it's-
that.
It's 3 cards. Rarity, Nightmare Moon / Princess Luna. It is a double-sided card. And Twilight Sparkle. And look at how cute they are.
Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Princess Twilight
Yeah.
Sparkle to me. Sorry.
We need
I'm
her
not
title.
worthy. I'm not worthy.
Please.
They are so cute.
They're really amazing. And as you can see from there, and we've got the product shot right on the table there.
Can we touch these cards, Mike? Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
While you do that, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the set itself.
there it goes.
Ponies the Galloping
There
is
it
going to be
goes.
sold on Hasbro Pulse from October 22nd to November 5th and will cost $50.
These are amazing.
Wizards of the Coast will donate $30 to Extra Life benefiting Seattle's Children's Hospital for each copy of Ponies the Galloping trading card set that Hasbro Pulse sells. So starting on October 22nd, you'll be able to order these from Hasbro Pulse. They're really amazing. I wish that you guys could be here in studio to see how
amazing.
cool they really are. We're going to have Mike maybe break down some of the cool things about the
Yes.
package.
I'm so
that
glad they
comes in.
brought two, because I don't know if you're getting this one back.
That one.
So yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. Response so far has been great. I hope that those of you in chat have really enjoyed them as well. Please put any questions that you have for Mike or our panel about ponies or Extra Life or Seattle Children's, and we'd be happy to answer them. But Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about this set and a little bit about the packaging that it comes in?
Awesome, yes. So like you said, Steve, it is 3 ponies, one of which is a double-faced pony. And, you know, it was so exciting to partner with the My Little Pony team, work and go and create these ponies. I've worked on a lot of Magic cards, and to me, these 3 are by far the most exciting Magic cards I've ever done, because they are so out of the box.
That's
so
saying
exciting.
something, because you worked on World Wake where you designed Jace the Mind Sculptor, right?
Yeah.
You helped design Stoneforge Mystic, stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
Stoneforge Mystic, Tarmogoyf. I mean,
These are all on par with
yeah,
that
these
now.
are
Right there.
above. Even
Yeah.
is what you're. Most exciting Magic cards.
well, I mean, just like the IGN article was talking about, it was so unexpected, right? And making this come together, right? Who would think that Magic the Gathering and My Little Ponies would come together and make Ponies the Galloping, right? I had never imagined it in my wildest dreams. When I started working on Extra Life, it was all about, you know, sort of that day-to-day, let's post on social media, do fundraising. But now we've created a product and we're going to raise an incredible amount of money for Seattle Children's, and I'm so excited.
I'm sure Chad is also really excited about it. It's really, really cool. Ponies the Galloping. So once again, those are going to be sold on Hasbro Pulse starting October 22nd through November 5th while supplies last. It will cost $50. Wizards of the Coast will donate $30 to Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital for each copy of Ponies the Galloping trading card set it sells. Hasbro Pulse will ship to U.S. and Canada. So U.S. and Canada addresses only for Hasbro Pulse. But that is not... Do we want to open one up?
Yeah,
let's open one up.
I want to show. So some of my favorite. So you have a nice package, and it comes with a backer that shows you each one of the cards.
Very
you can
cool.
see
Very
all
nice.
4. But one of my favorite aspects, beyond the cards themselves, which is the fact that, let me pull this off, is each card has on it. I don't know if we can get a close-up view of the card itself.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Here we go. While we're working on it, you can see I'll turn it. There, boom,
we go.
there we go.
Woo.
So you can see the cutie marks we've put onto the packaging itself. So when you take it off of the platform, you can see it. And then also, if I can get the light to hit this right, it's like backward.
Oh, look
You
at
can see the
that.
watermarks on the cards themselves, and we have the security stamp. We have replaced, instead of the oval that we typically have, it's a heart.
Oh,
Right? Yeah,
that's
so
great.
that is amazing. I love the heart security stamp there. It just has an extra special.
There's so many details to this that it's just amazing to see it all.
Yeah,
come
and
together.
whether the thing I love about this is whether you're a My Little Pony fan or a Magic fan or both, there's something here for you. I think these are awesome.
Or just a fan of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friendship
Which
is
I hope
magic.
I mean, we get it, right? Magic's all about that friendship and connection, and so is My Little Pony. And so it's I love this collaboration.
Now, for those of you that are joining the stream that might be a little newer to Magic, you might notice that these have silver borders. That means that they're not legal for tournament play. So if you want to break them out and make some fun theme decks with your friends around the kitchen table or something like that, great. Just do not show up with these to a tournament for Magic, because unfortunately you will not be able to play because they're
In the
not
competitive
tournament
event. But
in
you
the
can still
competitive
show up
event,
with
yeah.
them, for sure.
Hopefully the event's a silver bordered event. and
That
then
would
you-
be cool.
then
I
you
would like
could-
that.
Then
Yeah.
you could show up and play. That
Exactly.
that would be pretty amazing.
So I know that there are people that are already brewing some cool silver bordered commander decks and stuff like that. So really excited for this set. It's going to be really fun. But the Ponies the Galloping initiative does not just stop with the card set. There is another thing that we will be selling through Hasbro Pulse. It is Ponies the Galloping playmats. And these playmats are made through Ultra Pro. It's a bundle through Ultra Pro, and they are amazing. So we have the white borders around them because these are physical photos that were taken by Ultra Pro and sent to us. So we cropped them the best that we could. But we've got there are 3 playmats sold in bundles of 3 for $100 a piece. So for $100 you get all 3 playmats. One of them is a double-sided playmat, which is Nightmare Moon and Princess Luna. which
Brilliant.
is pretty incredible. So we'll cycle through them here, and if people want to see more of them. So $100 on Hasbro Pulse goes up the same time and day as the Ponies the Galloping set, and for each set of 3 playmats sold, Wizards of the Coast will donate $80 per sale to Extra Life benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital. So if you really love the art on these cards, you should definitely check out the playmat set. Very, very cool, and we don't see those double-sided playmats that often.
No, that's really amazing.
It's really, really cool, and those of you that are in the know that Ultra Pro's playmats are second to none in terms of quality. They're just amazing, and you don't have to use them to play card games on either. You can use them as desk mats, you can use them as mouse pads. Just really, really wonderful all around. So check those out for sure. Looking forward to that. And yeah, we've got those are the 2 offerings that we'll have on Hasbro Pulse related to Ponies the Galloping. Want to give a special shout out to our friends at Hasbro on the My Little Pony team for helping make that happen. Very, very cool. And the artists, you can find them on Twitter. The artists that did those pieces are revealing some of the pieces that they did, the full art pieces that they did for that. And man, they are gorgeous. Just the perfect blend of My Little Pony and Magic art.
I agree with that. It's a beautiful collaboration.
Yeah, I loved, we worked with Dawn Murin as the art director, and working with her and working with the Ponies team, and then seeing what the artists actually put together, it was so inspiring. I mean, to me, one of the ways that so many people get into Magic is through that artwork, and to see Ponies represented in a Magic art style was both thrilling and challenging, but, Dawn and the artists really knocked it out of the park. Super excited about that, especially on those playmats. I have to get a few of those for mouse pads, for playing Magic, for hanging on my wall. I don't know. My whole wall is just going to be decorated.
Sew them together, make a blanket.
Make a blanket.
We need it all.
Yeah, that sounds a nice Afghan.
So this is just so people are aware. You haven't missed out on previous Extra Life activations like this. We've just never done something this big before.
Yeah, this is unheard of. Like Michelle was talking to, every year we were bringing in employees and doing employee streaming, and we would produce shirts with MTG Pro Shop and playmats,
which we are still doing.
And we're doing and we're doing all of that this year again, right? You can buy that a Johnny shirt on MTG Pro Shop, but this year for the first time, this is the first time we have built a product and partnered with Seattle Children's and Extra Life to sell and donate and also partner with Ultra Pro. I mean, to me, one of my favorite things about working for charity is just everyone you talk to, when you ask them for something, they say yes. It's like, it's like, hey, Ultra Pro, do you want to do playmats for Ponies the Galloping? Yes. It's like, oh, hey, Seattle Children's, we want to be doing more. Can Betsy come on stream again and join us?
How can I help?
And here she is. Just throughout the company, it is so rewarding to just hear yes over and over again, right? And for such a great cause.
Sure. And Betsy, we were talking before the camera started rolling, but this is something that's pretty unique. I've heard for fundraising. This is something
it's non-traditional. Cause marketing has been around for a long time, but this is really Wizards and Hasbro thinking outside the box and inside a box with really cool product.
That was great. Yeah.
But really getting creative and and saying yes to making the effort to come up with ideas. And I sit in meetings or I sit in conversations or I've been part of email conversations, and it's how can we do it differently? How can we do more? How can we? And so you really are setting the bar high for the industry and for the opportunities that exist within everybody's organizations. And so it's something that we as staff members, employees, and customers want to know that the companies and the organizations we interact with are doing something and giving back. So it's important to the majority of humankind that this is that you give of yourself in any way you can, whether it's your time or your money or just yourself and your talent. So,
and that's what I love about this campaign is that it's actually a true collaboration of everyone's strengths. right? We have the cards itself, they were designed specifically for this. You know, we're not just rebranding something. They're designed for this. We have artists on there. We're working with Hasbro on it. We're working with our external partners like Ultra Pro. We're working with charities Extra Life. And then now we're also working with all of our creators in our community. So we're tapping into every single thing that makes Magic what it is for our community, and banding together to really make a difference in a lot of children's lives. And that's exciting, and I love that.
So Betsy, tell us a little bit more about Seattle Children's, and specifically Extra Life, and what a lot of the donations end up going towards. You know, I know that it's pretty general needs around there, but is there anything you can tell us about how that money is used, and how what people can expect to see their donations go towards?
Well, I'll start by saying that Extra Life as a community of fundraisers started in 2008, and the first funds were raised in 2010. And by 2011, $1 million had been raised, and as of last year, over $50 million. So this year is going to be just setting new records and really bringing awareness to the need, the cause, and to the community of generous and thoughtful and passionate supporters. So that's the history there. And I had mentioned before that all the member hospitals of Extra Life are uncompensated care hospitals. Now, with that being said, the hospital's choice is to kind of continue to fund that, or whatever the greatest needs are of the hospital. So whether it's cancer, whether it's community health, or whether it's finding a cure for something, or working on kind of the new needs in the specific community. It continues to evolve, particularly as we are serving more kids. So, you know, those of us that are parents and have used the resources of Seattle Children's, or known someone. We all have someone that we know, whether it's a family member, a child, a neighbor, that that has unexpectedly needed to receive care from a children's hospital. So the need is great, and the need is continuing. And until we have cures for everything, and until there is no need to support children's health care, we will need to have support and have the community members like Extra Lifers and neighbors and businesses. So it continues to grow, and we are so grateful to have community members that realize the importance.
Well, and we're grateful to have community members in not just in Seattle, but in greater worldwide Magic community to help us out with this. So. Ponies the Galloping available on Hasbro Pulse. Ponies the Galloping playmats available on Hasbro Pulse, but that is not all. That is not all. If you want to, believe it or not, Magic has a couple has a digital game out there that just came out of beta. It's called Magic the Gathering Arena. Don't know if you've heard of it, but there will be some activations for Magic the Gathering Arena as well. There will be an event that's promoting Extra Life, but there are also some really cool card sleeves that you can get, and we're going to show those right now. So we've got 4 card sleeves that you can get, 4 My Little Pony card sleeves, and 1 Extra Life logo sleeve. You can see the Extra Life logo featuring a Johnny Goldmane on MTG Arena, with proceeds, less transaction fees, donated to Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital. These sleeves, I believe, will be $3.99 a piece. I believe that is the case. So you'll be able to pay $3.99, get these in Magic the Gathering Arena, show off how great your pony fandom is, or just really tilt your opponent if you feel like they're super aggressive and don't believe in friendship. Well, now you can make them believe in friendship.
Now you can force friendship upon them.
Yeah.
No, of course not. We love those sleeves.
We love those sleeves.
It will come gradually, because friendship is good.
Yes. So those will be available in Magic the Gathering Arena once we start our Extra Life campaign. You'll be able to get those for $3.99 a piece, and the net proceeds, less transaction fees, will be donated to Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital.
And one of the things I love about this, besides the fact that I'm clearly going to have My Little Pony sleeves on all of my cards, is every arena player can go out and buy this pack and help contribute, right? Like, you know, unlike physical product, which ends up being limited, it's like digital. It's, if you have an arena account, you can spend the $4, have access to this, do just, that even that small contribution, even those few dollars, it makes a huge difference.
Absolutely.
Right? Because it adds up so quickly, right? When you hear about $50 million, that wasn't a single $50 million grant.
No.
That was a large number of $5 and $10 and $20 contributions, or in this case, $4 contributions.
Yes.
Yeah.
minus
Well,
transaction
that also
fees.
translates well into the creators. When they are going to be making these teams or the individuals to help raise money, a dollar here, a dollar there, that really helps everyone, and it helps people reach their goals. If your favorite creators are the ones that end up getting that top 8, well, guess who those community members are getting those sleeves. That's the community. They'll be giving it back there. So $1 here and there, it really makes a huge difference.
So for the curious, those card sleeves are digital only, and they will be available on Magic the Gathering Arena. They will be sold directly through the client. You don't have to go to any other website. So they will not be sold on Hasbro Pulse. Don't go to Hasbro Pulse to try to buy these digital card sleeves. But they will be available in client in Magic the Gathering Arena during our Extra Life campaign. But that is not the only thing. There's more. There's still more.
There's more?
Crazily enough,
Can't
there's
do
more.
another sound
So,
like that.
You gotta save your voice. You gotta save your voice. Michelle was the one that voiced the goose noise that we replaced in Magic the Gathering Arena.
I'm
Not actually. Not actually. Not
Michael's
actually.
like, wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
not actually.
Not canon. Not canon.
So we also have some special Magic Online codes that will be distributed through Extra Life for donations of at least $20 during the Wizards of the Coast Extra Life streaming event on November 2nd from 3 p.m. to midnight Pacific time. 3 p.m. to 11:59 Pacific
Yes.
time on November 2nd. You'll receive a Magic Online code distributed by Extra Life that redeems for one of each of the following. So we don't have a graphic for this, unfortunately, but it'll
Imagine
be on,
it.
Imagine it, and it will be on Daily MTG after the stream is concluded. You'll get a code for one random alternate art Shockland, chosen from among Blood Crypt, Temple Garden, Godless Shrine, Watery Grave, Hallowed Fountain, Sacred Foundry, Overgrown Tomb, Steam Vent, Stomping Ground, and Breeding Pool. Those are the 10 Ravnica Shocklands. So you'll get one of those, alternate art for Magic the Gathering Online. You'll get one non-tradable Ajani Extra Life mascot avatar for Magic the Gathering Online, and one non-tradable Twilight Sparkle Princess of Magic and Friendship avatar for Magic Online. So any donation of at least $20 during the Wizards of the Coast Extra Life streaming event on November 2nd will get you a code for one of each of those things. Now I'll repeat that. That's one random alternate art Shockland chosen from the 10 Shocklands that originally were printed in Ravnica block. One non-tradable Ajani Extra Life mascot avatar, and one non-tradable Twilight Sparkle Princess of Magic and Friendship avatar for Magic Online. So there we go. That's and you'll be able to see images of those on the Daily MTG article that goes up after this stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, did you ever think you would say Stomping Ground and Princess Twilight Sparkle in the same sentence?
Mike, I have said it in the same sentence prior to that. No, I'm kidding. But no, it just shows how cool this initiative really is. The fact that we've been able to work so closely with the My Little Pony team over at Hasbro so that we can make all of this stuff happen. I mean, I will say I never thought that I would see a Twilight Sparkle Princess of Magic and Friendship avatar available for Magic Online players. I never thought of that.
Having been the product manager on Magic Online for a few years prior, I also am pretty surprised by this. But I think it just goes to, like you were talking about, that scope of everybody. When we started talking about Ponies the Galloping, everybody wanted to be involved, right? So Magic Arena, MTG Arena, Magic Online, right? Here it is, Magic the Gathering, the tabletop cards. Just again and again, people were super excited to be involved in this. And how can you not be when you see that amazing art? It's super exciting.
It's pretty amazing.
Super exciting.
No matter how you enjoy playing Magic, we've got something for you for Extra Life here. So.
And let's say that you want to support Extra Life, but you don't necessarily play Magic. You're watching this stream because you saw Ponies the Galloping was coming up, and you want to know what else you can do. We mentioned it earlier in the stream, but MTG Pro Shop, I believe it's mtgproshop.com.
mtgproshop.com.
Will be selling Extra Life playmats, shirts, pins, and stickers. So no matter how you want to express your support for Extra Life, you can do that by ordering online at mtgproshop.com. Lots of really cool things there. And I'm going to recap because there was a whole lot that we talked about here.
There's a lot
and again,
going on.
all of this will be available on the article on Daily MTG after the stream has concluded. But let's start off with Ponies the Galloping, the thing that we announced this morning via IGN. It's a card set of 3 cards available for $50 through Hasbro Pulse, starting on October 22nd and lasting while supplies last or until November 5th.
Look at this one. There you go.
It will cost $50, and $30 will be donated by Wizards of the Coast to Extra Life for each copy of the Ponies the Galloping trading card set it sells. Contains 3 cards, Rarity, and the double-faced Nightmare Moon Princess Luna card, and then the Twilight Sparkle card. So all 3 of those, and you can see images of those on the article after the fact. You can see them on the IGN article, or you can see them on the set that we're showing right now. If Adam, our producer, would be willing to throw up the graphic one more time of the full set of Ponies the Galloping.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a clearer digital view of it. You can see.
Beautiful.
And again, that'll be sold through Hasbro Pulse, shipping to addresses in the US and Canada starting October 22nd while supplies last or until November 5th. And then on top of that, we have Ponies the Galloping playmats through our friends at Ultra Pro. Enchant your friends, rivals, and opponents with this playmat set featuring Princess Luna, Rarity, and Twilight Sparkle. And if you're ready to bring the night, you can flip the Princess Luna double-sided playmat to reveal the Mare and the Moon herself, Nightmare Moon.
Let's bring that night.
Gotta bring the night. Gotta bring the night. Putting the night back into Friday Night Magic. Bundle includes 3 playmats, 2 single-sided playmats, and 1 double-sided playmat. It will be available also on Hasbro Pulse for the same time frame as the Ponies the Galloping card set, which is October 22nd through November 5th, or until while supplies last. And it will cost $100, $80 of which will be donated to Extra Life by Wizards of the Coast for each set sold, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital. On top of that, we have uncut sheet auctions for charity at www.ebay.com/WotCCharity. Let's throw that graphic on the lower third so you can see that lovely URL that you can go to right now. Sign up for updates. And Mike, what were the foil sheets we have available there?
We're going to have a large number of foil sheets.
I think over 20.
Over 20 foil sheets, but some of the key ones that I think are going to be the most exciting are talking about a foil rare and mythic rare sheet from New Phyrexia, right? A foil sheet, Throne of Eldraine, the showcase cards. So those are a couple of the over 20 sheets that we're going to have. There's always so many exciting sheets. If you request those sheets, we can even have people from Wizards sign them. We've done that in the past. We'd be happy to sign them. Or if you just want to take them home, frame them, they look amazing on a wall. They are super exciting to show off, and so these are one-of-a-kind sheets that we've done a bunch of.
And very, very good cause, obviously. Absolutely. And again, you can go to that URL that Rob was nice enough to put in chat. Thank you, Rob. And sign up for updates as to when those auctions go live. So as soon as those auctions go live, they'll email you, from what I understand, and you'll get to go see exactly what's there and put in your bid. Or watch it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be all entertaining, no matter what.
And then, of course, we have the streaming events, which will be 2 in-house streams on twitch.tv/magic, which is the channel you're watching right now. Right now!
You should just bookmark it.
Bookmark it. Follow us. Subscribe.
Do that little bell button.
Like
Smash
us.
that bell button.
Like us and subscribe and hit the alert button and stuff. So that'll be through twitch.tv/magic. There will be 2 streaming events. One of them will be from October 28th through November 1st, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. PT, where employees will take over the Wizard stream to play various digital games, right, Michelle? And then the game day stream is November 2nd from 4 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. And that's going to be the one with influencers, right?
Yep, it's going to have some of your favorite streamers in-house. They're all going to be playing together, hanging out. So that's going to be really fun.
And some special challenges, I've heard.
Special challenges.
Some of which may not even be magic related. We'll see.
Probably not.
And then, of course, we have the creator campaign.
Yep, and that's great because guess what? You can sign up right now. You can start that right now.
And what's the URL that they can go do that at?
It is extralife.wizards.com.
Very good. Very good. There's always a quiz after.
I know there is, and I think I passed. We'll see. Yeah, so you can sign up right now, or if you want to get online and start, getting together and trying to form those teams, you can do that right now as well.
And then And then they of course get the top 8 teams will get access to codes for the Inspiring Veteran card style on Magic the Gathering Arena.
Yes.
And we'll show that again in a few seconds, hopefully.
Yes, and again the top one team or individual.
Sorry, Adam. The Inspiring Veteran card style.
Inspiring Veteran. Although those are
also very good, and we'll talk about those next. Yeah.
The top slot gets 7,000 of these codes, and the codes will be redeemable until the end of the year. So you can be giving them out in your streams, on your social media platforms, however you want to really get your engagement for your community up for a few months now. And then in the article itself, we'll actually explain to you the top 8, each slot, how many of those codes you will be receiving.
And finally, we have the My Little Pony and Extra Life sleeves for Magic the Gathering Arena, which we'll put up again. Yeah. $3.99 a piece, available on Magic the Gathering Arena during our Extra Life campaign. There will also be a event on Magic the Gathering Arena in support of the Extra Life initiatives that we're doing. So the sleeves are $3.99. And proceeds, less transaction fees, will be donated to Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital. Additionally, donations of at least $20 during the streaming event on November 2nd will receive a Magic Online code distributed by Extra Life that redeems for 1 random alternate art Shockland from the 10 Shocklands, 1 non-tradable Ajani Extra Life mascot avatar, and 1 non-tradable Twilight Sparkle Princess of Magic and Friendship avatar. And finally, if you want to support through actual swag, we have Magic the Gathering Pro Shop, mtgproshop.com, selling Extra Life playmats, shirts, pins, and stickers. That's a lot.
I'm so glad that we have an article for these things.
Yeah, the article on Daily MTG recapping it, right? That's great. extralife.wizards.com has a ton of this information. Also, if you just want to go and directly donate, you can just go to extralife.wizards.com and hit the donate button and follow the prompts.
So let's. So we just recapped everything. Mike, what are you most excited about for Extra Life this year?
I mean, I'm always super excited for the stream. Extra Life does their game day on November 2nd, and Magic has done it for the past 5 years now. And just seeing all of these different companies and all of these different people and individuals get involved, and there's such an awesome day just watching the meters fill up of everybody being so generous, right, and making such a difference in these kids' lives, right, doing all this amazing work for the Children's Miracle Network, for Seattle Children's. It's the highlight of my year, right, just seeing how generous people are every year and how it just goes up and up and up. It is amazing.
Betsy, what are you most excited about for Extra Life this year?
Extra Life 2019. What am I most excited about? I think the unexpected. I continue to, in traditional fundraising, you know what's coming, you have your goals, but this community always just catches me off guard and just gets me so excited about new possibilities and getting creative about new ways of raising money and raising awareness for the needs of our patients and families.
Michelle, what about you? What are you most excited about?
I didn't know they were going to ask me. Wow.
Of course. Come on.
I'm just trolling you. I am so excited for our creator campaign. My favorite thing is when our creators collaborate together. And so letting them be able to make a team and make content together and just fundraise all together is just going to be inspiring me, watching it. So
excellent.
So great.
Well, I'm always excited to see what the Magic community can do whenever we task them with something really cool like Extra Life. They always come out in spades. So we're really excited to see what you out there are doing in the Magic community. I want to thank. That's actually going to wrap it up for us. That's about all we've got. We don't have any questions in chat. It's been really positive. Thank you so much for the positivity. I want to thank my guests, Mike Turian, Betsy Rand, Michelle Sutterfield. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Steve.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for watching. We will see you next week.
Awesome.